What's up, guys? Welcome to another Blockbuster Boy review. Today we'll be reviewing Solo Mio. Solo Mio. Alright, so Solo Mio is directed by Charles and Daniel Kinane, and it stars Kevin James, Jonathan Rumi, and Kim Coates. Left heartbroken in Rome after a wedding disaster, a stranded groom finds his ruined honeymoon transformed by a detrimented local and few meddling travelers, proving that sometimes heartbreak is only the beginning. Oh gosh, this is long. Never mind, we're not going to read all that. Sometimes these IMDb summaries aren't really summaries. So Solo Mio, Kevin James gets left at the altar. He has all these things planned that they have planned for their honeymoon. Now, since he doesn't have a bride, he is forced to do them alone. It's set in Italy, and so this is like a romantic comedy film. It's supposed to be a comedy. I would say this definitely leans more romantic than comedy, since I don't think I laughed out loud once. Kind of had a slew of not great movies. Solo Mio, I like Kevin James. I think he's funny. I think he's talented. There's been plenty of movies where I liked him in, Mall Cop, other films. I'll be honest, I never really thought of him as being strongest leading man. If he is, it needs to be like a real off the walls funny type of situation. I like Kevin James. I think he's funny. I think he's a good talent. But this movie, I honestly had a lot of problems with this movie, with the writing, with the characters, mostly from the male characters. So first off, you got Kevin James, gets left at the altar. He's very mopey, he's very sad, he's very depressed. Not very funny. And he's basically forced, because he can't get a refund, to go do all these things planned for the honeymoon, right, in Italy. So he's stuck doing these things, and he's just kind of sad and mopey, right? Feeling down on himself, which, okay, you've got left at the altar, makes sense. But that's what his character is like. And he's just meets this girl that's working at this cafe shop, and she just instantly just kind of likes him for no apparent reason. The thing is, with a romantic comedy, I feel like you kind of want your leading men to be, good looking and charismatic and funny and, all the things. But Kevin James is like none of them. He's not handsome. He's overweight, which a lot of his roles lend to that, because he plays off that, which is great. That's his thing. And he's great in those roles. But I'm just I couldn't really buy it. This girl just likes him just because the script needs her to. There's no reason really in the film that's shown why she likes him. It's just because, literally just because. He's sad, he's mopey, he's depressed. He doesn't take a lead in anything. He's not, a model. And so he starts kind of talking to this girl that he sees at the cafe. He bumps into these two guys that randomly just decide that, oh, you're sad because your fiance left you at the altar. And this is the way it happened. So he's in his hotel room, and then he goes outside, and the other guys see him being all sad and stuff, and then they're in their own rooms on their own balconies, oh, just wait 1 second, we'll come over, we'll be there, we're coming over. And they come over, and they're like, what happened? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. What are you feeling? Your wife left you? That's so terrible. Oh my goodness, this is what you should do. This is what you should do with this. This is what you should do with that. They wrote these characters to be like women. No offense to women, but it's dudes don't do this. Dudes don't go to some random stranger, other dude, ask them what happened to them, and then like try to figure out their life and what they need to do with their love life. I was watching this movie, I'm just like who are these dudes? Like no one does this. If you're a dude, like you just don't do that. You just don't go to a random man and try to like make him feel better and then continue to like invite him to do things and to like include him and like go out of your way to like just like be in the feelings with him like that. It's just weird. It is a weird thing to write for dudes to do in a like romantic comedy. So I don't know, just like another movie with some weird writing things. It's like, why did they write? Why can't they write them to be like more like dudes, the way dudes act? Like that, like guys don't go around telling them like what should and shouldn't do after like to a stranger. Like anyways, so like they end up like trying to take him and like make him feel better for himself and like take him to a bar and like one of the guys like Jonathan Rumy's character is like he needs like his space, he needs to heal, like and then Kim Coates' character is like no, he needs to like basically get a rebound and go live it up and feel better about himself. You have a lot of that. Just kind of like you got a lot of this movie has a lot of montages, a lot of montagey type things where of them like doing things and like seeing Italy and Italy things and lots of Mamma Mia, blah 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 blah. There's lots of that kind of thing, and the movie's just kind of about him being sad, and then these two guys like they go and do like these little things together to make him feel better, and then this girl just randomly likes him for no apparent reason. Yeah. I thought the girl actually was really good. I liked her. She was she just had a good screen presence. She was good. Like she was talented. Her character, besides the liking him for no apparent reason, she did a good job and her character made sense. If he was like an actual leading man that like sure be vulnerable as a man and like have feelings and stuff, but at some point it's just like okay, like now you are liking this girl, time to like grow a pair and like lead and take charge of the situation. The dude is just being led like all over the movie. And so yeah, for me as a dude, it just didn't connect with me like that. I don't think I laughed, I'll be honest, at all in this movie. I may have chuckled maybe once or twice, but there was no genuine laughs. It was kind of blah. I don't know what else to say. It was kind of a blah movie. Jonathan Remy and Kim Coates' characters are not really even in it that much. They're in it some, but like the scenes they're in are just like they just don't make sense. Maybe the movie makes more sense for an older crowd, maybe. Maybe they'd find it funny. I watched this movie with my parents, and they seem to enjoy it enough. It leans more, I guess, romantic than comedy. If you go in thinking this is like Mall Cop, this is not it. This is probably, like, this is going to be a very forgettable movie, in my opinion. I'm not going to remember this movie. This is on the bottom of Kevin James's movies, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I don't really recommend it, to be honest. So that's kind of my review. What would I give this? I would say a 5 out of 10. There's some chuckles, but I was happy when it was over, just being honest. Until next time, guys, if you like this review, please like and subscribe.